it's Mary Jane Sharratt here with another top tip for EFT practitioners. And today I want to talk about the gritty issue of imposter syndrome. So very, very common. Almost everybody experiences imposter syndrome for a lot of things in their life, maybe not everything, and that's important. So I think a really good idea is to tune into something where you have no imposter syndrome. For example, you know you make really good cakes or a really good bolognese or something, or maybe you're really good at yoga or something else. So think about some area in your life where you think you're really good. It's not arrogant, you're not showing off, you just know. You have a knowing that you're good at that. Feel into the feeling of that. How does that feel in that area where you know you're quite good and you really don't worry about what you're like? You don't think about it. Tune into that for a moment. And then think about being a practitioner, bringing EFT to clients and out to the world, and you'll probably feel very different. So let's see if you can somehow bring a bit more of the non-imposter syndrome, let's call it confidence, into your practitioner life. Now, everybody has imposter syndrome, absolutely everybody. I probably had it for maybe 7-8 years. And then even now, occasionally I'll get a new client who's perhaps a little tricky or a new trainee, and I feel quite challenged. And yes, the doubts creep in. It happens. It happens to us all. Just do it anyway, as the advert says, just do it. So you just need to crack on and plow through it. The more clients you work with, the more you practice, the more you see people getting amazing results, the less you'll have. But it doesn't go away overnight. It will diminish, but sometimes it'll suddenly creep back and you'll think, oh, where did that come from? I forgot I used to feel that. So keep going anyway. You will get it. It's just a fact, I'm afraid, and you just have to get through it anyway. So tune into those areas of life where you don't have imposter syndrome, where you think, yeah, I'm good at this. And see if you can bring a little bit of that version of you to your practice where you're feeling imposter syndrome. Maybe have a photo where you can see it when you're working with clients of you doing that thing that you feel confident about, so that you can tune in a little bit to that feeling of you. So don't worry about imposter syndrome. It's going to happen. Just get on and do things anyway. And perhaps refer to my other video about being your authentic self, because that will really help you overcome the imposter syndrome. Sometimes we feel like imposters when we are being imposters. We're trying to do things as someone else does things. And actually, when we find our own authentic self and our own true passion that comes from us, it's actually easier to get through it. I hope that's been helpful, and I'll see you again very soon for another top tip.